Okay, here we go. We're in chapter 17, Sefer of the Yanuka, the pathways of prayer and attachment. Let's go. Kasher Paine Adam Hashem Baruch Hu. When a person turns to Hashem, may he be blessed. When someone petitions and turns to God, Alav the Rakes as Kol Yeshuso. On him, you have to focus all your salvation. Like your salvation going to come from Hashem. Ulahafnos es rosha ve'enav rak b'dibur atfila lifnei aboyre. And you should turn your head and your eyes only to the words of prayer before God at this time. Don't be focused on anything else or don't get distracted. Ki haba levakesh mishalosav milifnei hamelech. Because when someone comes to make requests for his or her needs before a king or before the king, I think he's giving an analogy here to a regular king, but all the more so to Hashem. When you're coming to make a request before a king, and you're turning your head left or right, you're not making eye contact, you're not focused on the conversation. Or your thoughts, you're not focused, your thoughts aren't focused and aligned. For sure, you're not going to be able to get the desired answer as you wanted, because you're not paying attention, you're not focused. You're looking this way, you're looking that way, you're not concentrating what you're asking. The king's not going to give you what you're asking for because you're not clearly communicating what you need. Yesh lo la'adam leida v'lizkor, and it should be incumbent on a person to know and to remember Shashem misbarach lo yeshia lo kafi riboy hashau sheyispalo, that Hashem will not save you based on the amount of hours, the length of prayers that are going on. The amount of hours you're investing in prayer has nothing to do with how Hashem will save you. Shim yisbalel yoiser, that you think if you pray more, Hashem yishma yoiser yoser, that Hashem will listen to you more? No. V'im pachos, and if you pray less, yishma oso pachos, Hashem will listen to you less? No. Ein hadavar kach, it's not this way. Which way is it? Rather, it must be that the matter of these things that you're praying for have to be quality based on what you want, what your desire is. You have to really have your intent synced with this desire of what you want to pray for. And you could even pray for just a few seconds, a few moments. You could just pray for a few moments and your prayers will be answered and accepted based on a greater desire than if you prayed for 10 hours without a good desire, without a proper ratzon. You could pray for 3 seconds, it'll be accepted, versus the guy who prays for 10 hours without even knowing what he's praying for, having a full intent or being sincere. Ki ein hakol toloi ela bezakus unekiyoiv halev. Because the whole thing of your prayers being accepted is dependent on the purity and the merit of your heart. The straightforwardness of your heart. The pureness of it. Shia oile lefanav yisbarach l'ratzon. Shis malu bakashosav u'mishalosav. Because a pure heart ascends and goes up before God, may He be blessed, with a desire that your prayers will be answered and heard. So this is basically what it comes down to. Just really focus on quality, not quantity. Quantity is great. Quality is more important. When you turn to God, even if it's just for a few seconds, I didn't realize the beard was popped out. You turn to God with a pure heart and pure thoughts, and your prayers will be heard, your prayers will be answered, more than the guy who sits there for 30 hours just screaming and praying, but he's thinking about other things. So don't think that someone's going to be closer to God because he does more than you. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. On that note, I love you all so much. Have a wonderful day. Stay strong. Let's implement these little life hacks to upgrade our life, and our prayers should be heard before God because we mean it and we're in sync with what we're praying for. And this is it. This is the greatest life hack ever. Just to have your prayers heard and answered. Just mean it. Just be sincere. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful day. Over and out.